Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode in our Elden Ring walkthrough. I did say we were going to start the Recusant quest line in this episode, but I forgot. We have all of the Deeproot Depths to do. So we're going to do the Deeproot Depths first, finish up Fia's quest, and then we should be cleared to do the Recusant quest line. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to get this Erdtree Avatar over here. We can't use a summon for this one, so I'm just going to buff up. For everybody that's mad that we use summons, well, guess what? You know, here's a fight where we don't get to use one. But I'm sorry, man. I don't have the time or the capacity to play the game like an asshole. Right? Mimic exists. My ability to have a competent and well-adjusted build for content also exists. So I'm gonna use it. Look, if you're a caster, Mimic is probably the worst choice for you. Why would you use Mimic if you're a caster? You're not going to have any frontline support, right? So, literally the worst summon that you could use is Mimic. The best summon you could use as a caster is probably going to be Dung Eater, right? If you have access to Dung Eater, use Dung Eater. If you don't have access to Dung Eater, use Mad Pumpkinhead, right? That's probably, until you get, what is it called? The Birdman Ashes from the DLC, Mad Pumpkin Eater, is probably going to be the tankiest summon you got. Next to Knight Oleg, right? You could use Oleg, right? So, you know, if you're like, oh, you know, Mimic's too OP, shut up. No, it's not. It is perfectly balanced. Or, oh, no, Mimic sucks. Why would I use it? It's like, well, no, it doesn't. It's perfectly balanced. All right, if Mimic is OP, guess what? That means you have a good build. Because Mimic is just you, right? If Mimic sucks, guess what? Oh, shit. That means you have a trash build. So, I don't know what else to tell you. Go ahead and grab your Smithing Stone 6 from over there. Then, what branch is it? I'm trying to remember. Not the middle branch. The far left branch here, or the far right branch here. Pop off over here. Then follow it all the way up into this, this hole here. Go ahead and jump off. I need to set my timer for the episode here, because I didn't do that. We're gonna take off. We're gonna add 4 minutes to the timer. I think should be about right. Let's check. Yeah, we're gonna add 4 minutes to the timer. So there's gonna be a bunch of ants here in this cave. Before you kill the big ant, which we do definitely want to kill the big ant. We want to make sure we clear out all these little ants first. Yeah, people who say Mimic's OP are the same people that say Bloodhound's Fang's OP. It's like, Bloodhound Fang's OP until you get, like, into Mountaintop of the Giants or, like, the Royal Capital. Right? After that, it's kind of basic. Right? The problem that they have with Bloodhound Fang is the bleed. But they're like, oh, Bloodhound Fang's OP. I'm gonna use Rivers of Blood. It's like, bro, what? Come on, be real. Be real here. So we want to get a bow. We got our crossbow here. Don't fall off here just yet. We want to pop all the big ones. So when you pop a big one, it'll give you a Newman rune and a rune arc. It'll also bring down these little ones. So we kind of want to stay in a way where they can't hit us with their poison. Right. Now that they're down, we're gonna drop. We want to drop kind of on the side here, because all these dudes are gonna rush us now. Well, not all of them, but well, they're gonna start. At some point, they're gonna start, and it's gonna be a good few. We kind of want to control the surface area of where we can get hit. All right. And then got these three here. Now you don't actually have to kill these ants. You can just be on turret mounted and run through here. Like if we die before we get to the next grace, that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna kill these again. You don't get the rune arcs and the Newman runes if you kill the what would you call them? The balloon ants. A second time, so it's not like you can farm those. You know, and we're running around on ledges here, so if we fall or something and we die, well, that kind of sucks. But we can just run back through there. We don't actually need to run through there. There's another branch that we can take. That would bypass that cave, so that's good for us. So come down here, all the way down to the edge, like right on the edge to get your holy grease, because that's really important. Try not to fall off the edge on torrent. I've fallen off the edge a couple times. Try not to. Come all the way back up here. Grab yourself a smithing stone, and then you can drop down. Now, if we're gonna die, now that we're off that ledge, this is where we're gonna die, right? We've got some pieces of loot up here that we're gonna grab, but all of these flying ants here, and there's a few other ants that are like buried in the sand that will come up once we get into it. So if we're gonna die, this is where it's gonna be. So far, so good. I like how they just fly through the ground. Okay, so come up here, grab the your ghost glovewort. We're gonna head on to the left. Mants are gonna pop up out of the ground here. We're gonna go kill these guys. Oh, there's another one. What? Did I not? I checked for ants to come up behind us. And there was none. But where did that guy come from? All right, so we're gonna have a Crucible Knight that we kill in this episode, I believe. Should be able to get to him. I like to do areas like this in one episode. Get it all done in 30 minutes. Tie it all together. So we should be able to get to the Crucible Knight in this episode. Man, I hope my parry skills are coming back, because the last couple of Crucible Knights that I fought has been absolute trash. Like, I don't know. Alright, we're going to hop back up on Torrent. We're going to come around here to the left. We're going to follow the water around. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, let's go ahead and level. We got 83,000 runes. That should be enough for one level. Let's go ahead and level. Matter of fact, we got Remembrance of the Natural Born. We never went back and talked about that. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. And then go back. We should still be able to finish this all in one episode. There's really not that much left to do. So you've got Bastard Stars, which is an int flail, int dex. And then you've got your Ash of War, Waves of Darkness. It's gravity stuff. None of this is stuff that we're interested in. So we are going to eat that. We're going to get our rings. So we got like 113k. All right, perfect. That should be enough for 2 levels for us. Okay. So we're going to go boom, boom, 2 levels. Perfect. So now we're going to head back to the Deeproot Depths. We want to go over here to the Finger Reader Crone. And we're going to keep moving. Whoa. You want our beast torch out here. Okay, so we're gonna have to go in an area that they haven't been spewing death at. Pick up our rune arc. Pick up our smithing stone. Alright, there's gonna be a bunch of these little basilisk dudes just hanging around here, so we're gonna just keep this out for a second. We're just gonna one-hand the Bloodhound's Fang. We're gonna kill this golem here. I guess it's a gargoyle. We're gonna kill the gargoyle. We're gonna go grab this loot. Alright, we got a couple other pieces to loot to grab. We can just go ahead and hop up on Torrent here. We're not going to have our torch out doing this, but that's okay. I'd rather be fast than have that torch out. Because there's quite a bit of loot to grab outside this chapel we're about to go into, and I just want to get it done. And so it'll be faster for us. So over there you got your Glovewort, what is that? A Glovewort 5. Then over here on the west side of the chapel, we have a beetle. I can hear it, but I don't see it. Where is it at? I hate it when it hides in trees. Did it disappear on us? Yeah, it did. Okay, it's right here. Here's what we're gonna do. You ever have a beetle disappear on you? Just go ahead and drop out. And then pop back in. And there's the beetle. Alright. Your somber smithing stone 6. Okay, now we're going to go into this chapel here. Now you can see there's a gargoyle in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to run at the gargoyle, right? And you're going to pick a side. Doesn't matter which side. Once it starts shooting fire, you're going to run to that side. Okay. Once you stop shooting fire, you're going to run around behind him. And you're going to take him out. You're going to pick up vacuum slice. All right, get back up on torrent. Pop up over the house. Grab Disgrace. Go and rest the Grace. Drop aggro. It's quite a few loose pieces of loot that we're going to grab over here. Okay. And then from there, there's some more loot up here. We're going to get that in a little bit. But for now, we're going to come down here. And we're going to take care of the mausoleum and the mausoleum soldiers, right? We're going to go inside here. Come on. I'm going to grab a somber smithing stone 7. Go ahead and head out and head to the left. Go inside this building here. All the way to the back. Pick up another somber smithing stone 7. Head around the back here. Might not be able to get there this way. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you can. Okay. So on the back side here is going to be a spirit jump. Jump. Then get up on top of the roof here. Get a stone sword key. And you're just going to turn back around towards the spirit jump, and we're just going to take it down. Alright, so from there, grab your glove wart, then hang a left. So we're just going to keep the wall here to the right side. Once we get past this ledge, we're going to jump up and there's going to be a cave. Inside the cave is a rune bear. Go ahead and buff Bloodhound's Fang. Your Blood Flame Blade. And we're going to kill this rune bear real quick. Alright, once the rune bear's dead, we're gonna grab this loot. Fan daggers, golden rune 8, and another somber smithing stone 7. From here, head to the waterfall, grab lightning great bolt, and just sort of head northwest. You're gonna find a little tower. Pop up into that tower. Kill the knight. Okay. If you fell off the tower, just pop back into the tower again. Grab a somber smithing stone 6. Now once you're done with the tower, you're going to drop down and you're going to look for this weird looking like tree that's to the north of the tower. And then you're going to pick up your mausoleum soldier ashes from there. All right, and now you're going to head like southwest-ish back to the the hill with all the big knots on it. And we're going to go ahead and run on these routes. Now, there are a couple of enemies that we're going to want to kill here. The main one being this knight here in the middle that has the great bow. Got a bunch of basilisks here spewing death at us. Mausoleum knights also cause death buildup, so we really don't want to get hit by these. But since these basilisks are spewing death at us, they're going to continue to be aggro even if we pull out our beast torch. So we just want to take care of them. It's only a couple. Alright, so from there, we're going to head up, and then we're going to get to the top, where we want to turn around, and we want to go up the right route. And then you're going to make another right on the route, and we're going to head towards the building with the other knight on top of it. Once we get to the edge of the route, we're just going to jump across. Ah, he screwed us. He screwed us hardcore. Okay, so he stopped us on our way up. So we're going to have to drop down, and then we're going to have to go all the way back up. We're going to have to do that run again. We're lucky we were able to land on a ledge there and jump down. Because if we weren't able to do that, that would have actually killed us. That's a fatal fall there, right? So, dickhead here almost killed us with his great bow. I hate these guys. Pop over. Ah! And we missed the jump and we killed ourselves. So that's a bit annoying. We lost a rune arc, and now we have to go and kill knights again. And we have to grab our runes, which I don't even know where our runes are. They're probably on the branch. It's really annoying. For some reason, we have death buildup, even though we didn't get hit by anything. So that's also another, you know, whatever. Really annoying. The gravity is my final boss. We don't want to lose those runes. These asshole basilisks here just shooting death at us. Alright. Let's try this one again, shall we? our runes. All right, grab our smithing stone. Okay. So now he's dead. That's good. All right. Now we want to take down this mausoleum. So the reason for killing that knight there wasn't for the loot. It's because he's got a great bow and he's going to shoot at us while we're over here trying to deal with the mausoleum stuff. So it's just easier to kill him. And that is the first time that he's killed me in like forever playing this game. PS5, PC. That's the first time that he's managed to cause me to die in some way. But once the mausoleum's down, the mausoleum soldiers will disappear. And so the mausoleum's starting to come down. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and open the mausoleum. And we're going to put down our, since this one had a bell, this is going to be the diamond marker. Put down the diamond marker. Now, all those mausoleum knights and mausoleum soldiers, they're dead. So that's going to make this this next bit a whole lot easier for us. We don't have to worry about them. They're not going to get involved in any of the fights and none of that stuff. So that's very helpful for us. We're going to come over here and we're going to grab this loot here. Now, if you can get it just right, that's another Somber 7. You can actually jump back up from here. And you don't need to walk around again. Come on. Get up there. Okay, well, it's not going to let us jump up there. But if you can hit it just right, you can jump back up from there. Alright, and we've been hearing this beetle tinkling all afternoon. So we're going to come up here and we're going to kill the beetle. There's going to be some basilisks up here. That guy, he just jumped to his death, I think. We might get runes. If we get runes, that means he killed himself. It's kind of funny. Guess not. So now we have a Crucible Knight up here. We're going to grab the Crucible Knight. And it gives you the ability to summon your Ashen Summon here. I would say in all cases, always, if you're just fighting a Crucible Knight solo, do not summon your Ashen Summon, right? You just want to parry the Crucible Knight. And that's the way you beat the Crucible Knight. Not with the summon, not with anything else, just parry the Crucible Knight. And my parry skills are not back. So we're just getting ate the fuck up today. All three of those hits that I took, those were all parryable. And all parryable by me. All right. So we got the Crucible Knight in one shot, thankfully. That could have gone much more elegantly. But we got the Siluria's tree, which is the spear. We got our Ghost Glove Wart 7. Go inside of the tree. Once you're inside of the tree, open up this chest. And get your Crucible Knight armor. And unfortunately, we're at our 30 minutes. And we're not even close to being done. So we still have these upper roots here to do. We have a rune bear there to do, plus 2 boss fights and Fia's quest to do. So we're not even close. So we're just gonna go ahead, end it here, and Deeproot Depths will just be in 2 parts. And I will see you all in the next video.